it's been a long day, and it's a good productive day, but that means I'm pretty fucking tired. Not gonna lie. So yeah, positive stuff. I just finished painting the brown on the car, so all I have left is the mandala and then varnish, and it's done. And the brown edging type slash type rust stuff, brown, it's looking pretty amazing. I mean, it looks super cool. It's really messy, but that's kind of the look I was looking for, so it looks great. I'm really proud. I do not currently have an actual good video of it because I finished like just before nightfall, so to be honest, no, I didn't really get any good video except for one that I quickly snapped for my friends and that I will post immediately onto as a reel, as a short. It's not the best quality, but at some point it's the only one I have. Or I'll wait until tomorrow morning, but that's just not going to happen because the vlog is supposed to go on Friday. So yeah. There. Anyway, so yeah, that's the brown is done. It looks very dirty and very disgusting. So cool, and I love it. Now what is left is varnish that bitch and go to sleep. So I'm uploading in it now. The brown is done. Okay, so what did I do? Did what? Oh yeah. On Saturday I read, and apparently I did that on the line to say it sucked. I read like 6-7 fics and they all sucked. So that was great. I did the dishes and I finished the Winnie the Pooh scarf. It's all the way there and I'm not going there. It doesn't look super great, but it's fine. I don't want to redo it. Like, it's just too long compared to the reference, and the fringe is too short. And it's not great, but you know what, it works, and I'm gonna try to sell it. I'm not keeping it because I prefer the other one. This one is like, the squares are better in shape, in proportions, but everything else is wrong, so I don't like it. I don't want to keep it. Sorry, I struggle to focus on two different things at a time because today I'm a guy. So yeah, it's kind of the idea. Okay, Sunday I rested because it was Sunday and I need some rest at some point. On Monday I went to... Not Monday. On Monday I cleaned up all of the upper cupboards in my big furniture piece. I don't know the words, okay? Buffet. I think it's a buffet. And yeah, was slightly manic, I think. And I just needed to get some space because I had a new vase and it didn't fit. And I removed a lot of stuff that I keep usually for Christmas, Halloween decoration, but to be honest, I have too many Halloween decorations and those are really not my favorite. They are nice, they are iron, and yeah, they kind of work, but they're not my favorite, so I'd rather keep the room for something else. Yeah, currently on the back seat of my car because I am not going to the thrift store this month. I am short on money and I'm tired of it. So the objective for this month is no thrift store, no eBay, and no craft supply about, and I'm only going to the grocery store 2 times this month. And I'm going to have to do with what I have. I spent $100 on my grocery store trip. So that's just not going to happen. Again, today I did buy a butternut squash to make a pie out of, but in my defense, I paid it with cash, so it didn't go out of my account, so that doesn't count. I did some live blogging because I was manic and I don't know, I kind of missed it, so I decided to do it. I did some trials for the crochet stitch I want to use for my bat shawl, and I'm not sure I've got the right one yet. I'm still gonna try, but yeah. And I watched Tin Man, and I kind of spent the whole day. I was like, I'm gonna do stuff, and instead I just watched Tin Man all day long, and it was I regret doing it because it wasn't that great. On Tuesday I went to the grocery shop and to the pharmacy. I went to fetch my car for that because it was protected. I wrote a little. I started a new week because of course an amnesia AU. And I washed the car. Why did I wash it? Didn't I paint the yellow? Well, all of that happened today, this week. So I washed the car apparently, and I painted the yellow on the day after that. And I crafted a lot that day. So I did 2 more hairpins, which are currently in my bedroom and I'm not going to find them. They're slightly shorter than the other one, and they actually match, which is nice. And so this one I did yesterday, but it still counts as the same. It's a little thing. So the base is something that I got for my birthday in 2008 and that I truly hate. But it's got a frame base with like an attachment. I use it to display all of my hospital bracelets that I've been keeping. What sucks is that I don't have the ones for my thyroid operation, which sucks because I kinda like them. I should have been more careful about keeping my bracelets, but I still have a few ones, including this one, which is my birth bracelet from when I was born, which is cute, I think. I don't know, it's a whole thing. I've been keeping them for a few years now. I just wanted to celebrate the fact that I went to the hospital so many times and I'm still kicking. But what I really did that day, on top of the hours hairpins that took fucking forever. I did those. So they were actual frames with pictures on them, photographs, and I hated them. So instead I painted 3 different things that, okay, it's not what is it, that represent the cars that I buried. So this one is my Golf, the first car I regularly drove when I was still with my parents. It was not officially my car, but it was unofficially mine. And it died, and I was sad. And it was a person with grey hair and a blue thing, because she was grey with a blue part on the front, because I had an accident with it. So here she is. I kept the little thing, and I kept its key, and now it's as a pretty display case. The next one I bought was my little heart, my little sweetheart. And this one I crashed into a truck full of puppies because, yeah, and it was really dead, and it has rotten eggs in it, because I just bought eggs when I crashed it, and all of the eggs splashed around the inside, and it stayed in the sun for a while, so it was awful. But yeah, it is still a car that I really loved for the 6 months that I had it, and it was my first 105, so I used to love it. And after this one died, I bought this one, which was a lot of troubles, and I had it for like 3 months before I could actually drive it. And when I drove it, like a week after I started driving it officially, it was my little spaceship, by the way. It's just nicknames that I gave them. My Little Beauty is the one I am currently painting. So I went to the cinema to watch a movie that I don't remember, but I remember that it was pretty bad. And a guy in a Picasso didn't stop when I stopped at the red light. Like, we were the only 2 on the boulevard at that time, and the guy didn't stop. And I saw it coming, and I was like, I can't do shit. And he exploded it, and it was done. So I saved the little symbol and the key, and goodbye, you will not be missed. Truly, because damn, that car was a problem. Administratively, I had so much trouble with it. Anyway, I did them. I think I like them. I wanted to also print out the pictures and redo all of my frames at the same time, but it took quite a while, so the frame work is still not done. It's gonna be done next week, hopefully. The next day yesterday, I had endocrinologist in the morning, so 5 years, cancer free, yay! Don't really have really good options meds wise or any other problems, but you're gonna do it. I did this, and I don't recall doing much else yesterday. That's life. And so today I woke up and chose violence, so I went to pick up my car and I started painting the brown. At first I wanted to use the airbrush that I bought, but apparently, I don't know, maybe I didn't thin out very well the paint, so it clogged up the damn thing, but I'm pretty sure that I ruined a very, very expensive airbrush on the first try, so the result wasn't great at first anyway, and it was not looking what I wanted it to look, and I was disappointed, and I kept doing, and at some point it just stopped giving me some paint, so I tried to fix it, I tried to clean it so many ways, and at some point I just gave up, took my paintbrush and stapled on the paint, and it worked so much faster for real, and it's faster and it's easier and it's dependable, you know, I know that I can do it. And I lost so much time on the airbrush problems that that was late, because I thought it was going to rain this afternoon, because it planned to maybe rain this afternoon, so I wanted to paint and varnish it if I could, or send it to the cover and then go to the Mahjong on foot. Considering I was going to carry the 15 comic books plus the Mahjong set, I was not exactly looking forward to go there on foot, but I was going to do it because protecting the paint that I painfully applied on was more important. So I was kind of ready to find the solution. Finally, I did some parts, but I didn't do all of them. I varnished it. I checked that the marker still works on varnished surface. It does, and it sticks, so it's great. So I varnished everything that I painted. I went to the Mahjong. I had really good time. It was fucking windy, and we had to play outside, which sucked a lot. And I came back and I finished the brown, and I'm out of the shower, and that's about everything I did today, and that's already pretty good. So I'm pretty proud of it. I'm pretty proud of what I did this week. And so for next week, I have to do the dishes because it's a fucking disgrace. I wanted to make the pumpkin pie, that would be nice. It's not pumpkin because I'm gonna do it with butternut squash. And I'm going to do with Mandela brown royal icing because I wanted to match with the car. And I'm gonna do the frames. I'm gonna dye my hair. I wanted to do it this week, but I just didn't find the time. I really need to do some archery because it sucked that I'm not. Maybe paint my headphones, but that's not exactly the priority. I should check out the swimming pool, to go back to the swimming pool and try my monofin. I really want to do the gargoyle because one of my friends comes to see the bedroom on Monday, probably, and I want to have the gargoyle done by then. I want to write, I want to go pick up blackberries and grapes to make jam, and big goal of the week will be to do the mandala and then varnish. Hopefully it will work. Hopefully I can manage to do it in a week so I can move on other things. Would be nice. So yeah, that's kind of the idea. Not doing too bad. Have faith in the future, and that's maybe because I'm manic. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, I just looked at my to-do list and I'm depressed. So yeah, I'm not depressed, I'm just sad.